Hello and welcome back, or just welcome if it's your first time here. If it is your first time here, I would love it if you could subscribe, and please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. We are back destashing even more stuff. So we are on the third part of the series, 20 down to 16. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to destash for this one. 18 is paper pads, we already know that. I've got those here ready to show you. My plan, I think, is that I have a huge stack of these boxes from the works. Let me turn it so you can see. Full of just random things. These used to be the first place I went to grab embellishments and things. Now I very, very rarely go to these. So I'm going to go through them one by one, each layer, and get rid of the bits and pieces that I'm not using anymore, and just see if we can get 20 out of these. I'm going to start with this one. This one is just full of pins and pegs and things like that. Obviously things like the tiny attacher staples are going to stay in there. I can't see the point in getting rid of those. I use those all the time. Things like this, so this is just a huge amount of flamingo paper clips. I do not need this many in my stash, so I think what I'm going to do is keep literally a handful of them. Well, this is a handful, not a handful, don't need a handful. Keep a few, maybe 5, I think 5 is fair, maybe 6, so I've got an even number, I do like an even number. And then get rid of the rest, sell the rest on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is more than enough for me. I very rarely put paper clips on my projects, to be honest. I used to love them for scrapbooking and things, to sort of add receipts in and whatever, but not so much now. So I'll get rid of those. I'm going to count that as one because it's one thing, even though there's a lot of paper clips. These speech bubbles, again, never reach for those anymore. Used to absolutely love them. So I will count those as 2. I think I'm actually going to use this tray to keep the bits that I'm getting rid of because it gives them somewhere to live. And I know that I don't want to keep any of these feathers. I'm not entirely sure what I bought them for. I'm sure I bought them for some kind of project and I just haven't used them up. But all the paper clips can go in here. Obviously they won't stay like this. It's just to keep them somewhere while I'm going through it. I think, oh, fish is trying to escape. So this would be 10, these would be 11, I'm not keeping those. I will keep these ones, little roses. I will keep these ones. These are part of the feather. Oh no, white feathers are in here, okay. Made a mistake. Let's grab the leaves out for a moment. Ouch, I just stabbed myself with that. These are sharp. Another flower. So this was 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 12 already. I'm not entirely sure what to do with the leaves. The brightly green, that's not a thing. The bright green ones, sorry, I'd never reach for. So they can go in as number 13. Oop. Oh, now I'm messing with the feathers. Typical. I don't need 3 bunches of these. 14. Don't need 2 of those. 15. So I will keep those ones. I don't know what to do about the purple ones. keep them for now, but if they don't get used, they're going, oh, these are supposed to be in the get rid of. Keeping these ones. That's 15 after that section. I'm just trying to keep a note so that I don't have to recount every time. Next one is this one. Let me mind the things I'm getting rid of so that you can see. I'm going to put these in Janae's Happy Mail. If you haven't already seen the video for that, it should already be up. I'll link it down below for you because I know she loves butterflies. They'll be perfect for her. But I'll still count them in the D-stash because they're not staying. 20. Brilliant. 20 is done. Use yellow so you know what's going on. So that's 20. So now we're looking for 19. So start again at 1. I'm keeping all of those. In fact, these can live in here now that I've got one with some empty compartments. Throw all of these pieces in. I will sort through all of these and make sure they have a proper home, but for now, that's where they're living. I totally forgot that I had these. These would be gorgeous on tassels. So I'm going to grab those out and put them in my bead box. These bits are from when I used to make things with Fimo and like polymer clay, which is why I've kept them in here. I don't really know what else to do with them. I figure I could display some. This one was my favourite for a very long time. Got a little bottle. A few of these little, oh, hopefully see that, a few of those little ones. Maybe I could put things like that. I mean, that's not a particularly happy one, but maybe I could put things like that onto dangles and charms and things. Maybe get rid of some of them that way. I'm not sure if anyone would like that or not. I've got 2 more from this one. This is all bits and pieces that I've taken off of or out of mail, but ages ago when I used to literally just pen pal and not do Happy Mail. And then this one full of tags. So we'll start off with the tags. Oh, I never ever use these tiny ones. So 19. I'll put it there. Sorted. So that is 19 done as well. So we'll take a break from this quickly and I will show you the 18 paper pads that I'm getting rid of. This is the first one. I got it from TK Maxx. It's got all these little sayings and quotes and things on. Where's my favourite one? This one. Save the Earth, it's the only planet with chocolate. Love that one. When everything's coming your way, you're in the wrong lane. Always remember that you're unique, just like everyone else. The more people I meet, the more I like my dog. True. So I'm getting rid of that one because I never reach for it. It's basically full of cutter parts and things, and it's not really what I'm using at the moment. The next 2 I'm getting rid of are these Fine and Dandy paper pads. This one is pretty much full. This one I have used heavily, so I'm just going to get rid of those 2 together, I believe. Next one is the Make-A-Wish one from Dovecraft. I'm hoping the glare isn't too bad on that one. I love this, but I bought 2, so I'm getting rid of the extra. This one is a bit of a cheat. It's the My Mind's Eye paper and accessories kit. I have used a lot of the papers from this, so I might actually add this to the single sheets just as like a bonus, but I'm counting it as a paper pack in this destash. I have got the Simply Creative Tropicana one, which is from the range. Love it, but again, I bought 2. The Sweet Nothings one from the works. Some of these have got papers missing, some of them haven't. I think I will just have to flick through them on my stories and just do sold as seen, because I'm not sure which ones are missing. So the easiest way is to just show you what you're getting. This is the My Mind's Eye Niche Gallery Art Pad. I'm pretty sure I've literally taken one out of here, so that's pretty much all there. This is the Funfair one. I think this is from Hobbycraft, but not entirely sure. Bought it because I loved it and then basically never used it. I've got the Amy Tangerine Ready Set Go one. There's quite a few left in there as well, I think. Definitely not used as many of those as I thought I would when I bought it. This is the Maggie Holmes, what collection are you? Maggie Holmes Style Board. There you go, Style Board. I have used a few of these but not loads. This is another one from TK Maxx when I was first starting scrapbooking and I was just sort of collecting what I could get in the UK. It's become quite a big thing now. There's quite a lot of online scrapbook stores, but when I started it just wasn't a thing. So I picked up whatever I could and I did not know who Maggie Holmes was when I picked this one up. So there's quite a few left in there. I have the Paper Mania Capsule Collection Oyster Blush, and then this one is a set of papers from, what is this from, like a chalkboard, a Manby chalkboard or something. I've got, where's the rest of the pad? Here is the rest of the pad. I haven't got the front of it, I'm not entirely sure why, but I've got quite a lot of the papers, so I'm counting that as a paper pad. I have got the Mayberry American Crafts. Never heard of Mayberry, but I loved this when I got it. Again, I've used a few, but not many. Final couple, I have got this Autumn Craft Set, which was from Lidl last year. I've used barely any of these, my absolute favourites, and the rest are all still here, so I'm going to sell that as a pack. The Simple Stories Emoji Love Collection. I have got the sticker book for this, the die cuts for this, the Project Life cards for this. I loved it when it came out and I haven't used it. Loads of it. I haven't used barely any of the bits that I bought. So I might even sell that as like a whole collection. So if you'd be interested, I will have it over on my Instagram, or I might try and put some packs together on YouTube, because I know some people haven't got Instagram, so they can't go over there to have a look at what I'm selling. So I'll have to work that out. But let me know down below if you'd be interested in me selling these on YouTube instead. And then finally, I have got the, what I believe is the Serendipity. Let me have it. Yep, Dear Lizzie Serendipity. Again, the front's gone, no idea where it is. But I've got a lot of the papers here all still together, so I will sell that one as a paper pad as well. That is the 18 paper pads. So now we're moving on to 17. I think I'm going to carry on with the pink little storage boxes, see if I can get some more out of that, and then I will have to rummage around my craft room. Looking up, I've just seen my wood veneer and I might do those as well, so let's get cracking with that. Back to these little boxes. Moving on to wood veneer, I've got this little pack and then these 2 boxes. I'm hoping to get this down to 1 box, but we shall see. get rid of a bunch of those. It's probably easier to tip them out when I'm done. And then I'm going to keep the stars, so that's 16. I will add some more hearts. And then these, barely use any of these, so let's have a look. These can be 17 because I haven't used those. I had a huge pack and I used quite a lot of them, but got those ones left. So let's do 17, and now we're working on 16. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put these. I might have to like package each of them up ready to go so that I don't have to find a home for them, but let's work these out. So still need to consolidate these two into one, but it should be possible. And then this is now empty, which is great. I love empty storage. I'm thinking I'm going to clear this away. I've got 5. Let me make a note. Let me stick a note on here. 5, and I will get out maybe my gems. Might be a good way to go. I think that's my plan. So let me clear this away and I'll come back to you. This is all of the wood veneer in these little packs. So these are the ones that I'm getting rid of. Then pulling in my gems and pearls. This is ridiculous. Who needs this many? But I'm not promising that I'll get rid of many of these. These are probably one of the harder things for me to destash. I do reach for these quite often and I'll look for colours that match what I'm working with, so I like to have a huge selection of them. But we'll go through anyway and see if we can get rid of some. If I remember rightly, we were on 5 items, so there's another 2. So that is the 16. Let's just cross off the 16. I am going to end the video there and start filming the next one. I'm going to carry on with the gems. So if you're interested in these, do pop over and watch the next one when it's up. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.